Hi, Diane Davidson here from the Fine Homes Group at Keller Williams, and I'm here for our podcast, Real Estate with a Mission. And speaking of the mission, perfect segue. It is time for our scholarship event. We've just finished sending out solicitations to all the schools in the southern New Hampshire area. So if you know a high school senior who's planning on furthering their education, either traditionally or in a particular trade, vocation, everyone's eligible. So last year we awarded we were supposed to do 16.5, but we get kind of mushy at the last minute sometimes, 18,500, including a scholarship to somebody, one student, to pay a tuition for the year at the Manchester Community Music School. So this year we're intending to award 13,600, but you never know. So please be in touch with a Fine Homes Group member or with me directly and to find out information about how somebody can apply. Okay, thank you very much. Now, I want to talk about, oh God, this stuff makes me crazy. Well, I'm already crazy, but anyway, it makes me crazier. This is about the cost versus value, investing in your home versus the value that you derive from doing so. And all I can say after reading this, someone was kind enough to supply this in our office. Someone gave it to Bill Weidecker, who's not here today. I know you miss him. And he gave it to me thinking I would love it. Well, it made my blood boil because according to this, there is nothing you can do to your home as far as an improvement goes that will bring back even 100% return, which means let it rot. Spend the money, party on, just spend it forward. Don't do anything to your house because it's just not worth, unless you're doing it for yourself. But when you do it for yourself, understand you're guaranteed, according to cost versus value, that you will lose money. Okay, so I'm getting a little, it's Zonda Media. Well, anyway, this was taken from, I Googled it, and let me just get on my laptop here. Oh gosh, where did it go? We have national data, we have regional data, and this one actually is talks about, specifically addresses Manchester and then New England and then national averages. But I'm just going to read a few and see if this makes any sense to you. So, and actually I lied. On this one, there are a few that are just over 100%, just tipping at 103.5 is the highest one. But when I read the local Manchester and New England reports, there was nothing that even came to 100% on return. So I'll just read a few because it just kind of cracks me up. Okay, let's do entry door replacement, steel door. Oh, that's one of the ones. $22.14 to put it in, $22.35 you get back. And so that's one of the good investments. Bath remodel mid-range, $24,606. You only get back $16,413, 66.7%. Let's see. Grand entrance fiberglass, $10,823. You get $5,457. Yet the Wall Street Journal says the first impression on the home is the most important thing or the thing that matters most, and that the first impression on average increases the value of a home 7%. So if you have a $500,000 home, you do the math, $35,000. And here in Remodeling Magazine, not so much. But who wants to refute Wall Street Journal, right? Sorry. But who wants to refute Remodeling Magazine? So let's see. Major kitchen remodel, $77,939. Get back $32,574. It just flies in the face of logic. So anyway, I won't go on and on and on, but it's rather shocking to me and frankly irresponsible. I hope I get sued to claim that making improvements to your home is not an investment in your home. And I think it's so case by case. I use this example because 6 months ago or so, it was either Realtor.com or National Association of Realtors that came out with a similar study. How much you invested, how much you'd get back, and what the joy factor was for somebody living there. Now, the joy factor was always very high, so I'm wondering why the joy factor with the buyer who's looking at it for the first time, why they wouldn't experience the same joy. So one example was a garage door, and at that time, let's just say it was about this. I think it was like $3,900 to replace a garage door. Maybe the return was $3,700. But here's the thing. If you replace one garage door and all three are rusty and dented, then you've thrown the $3,900 away. You won't even get back the $3,700, right? If you replace two and now you spent, quick math, $7,800, you won't get back $7,800 because you still have one that's dented and rotted. If you do all three, not even do that math, 11.7. You do all three, but all of the siding is flapping around beside it, and all the case of the trim around the door is rotten, you've thrown more money away. So these things can't be compartmentalized. It can't be done in a vacuum. It really is kind of a sense or an overall feeling, an overall overall first impression that you're making. And it's really, really critical to understand where to invest. If you don't invest the money, if you don't spend it in the right place, you've spent it. If you spend it in the right place, you've invested it, because we all know that it makes a difference. It makes a difference. The condition of your property makes a difference. The aesthetic of your property makes a difference. So as I said before, I was being a little sarcastic and heated, but honestly, if you're doing it to sell your home, according to this information, this, I believe, very irresponsibly collected and disseminated information, don't do anything. Do nothing. Use the money for something else, because none of it will pay. Save for, I think, what did I say, of a grand entrance fiberglass door. Anyway, so if you're curious about what these numbers are, because I think it's just so interesting, let me know. Be in touch. And if you're curious about what you should be doing with your home, even if you're not going to sell for a long time, what makes sense to do and not to do, and what some bang for your buck investments might be in your property, please reach out to us. Okay, that's it. I'll stop the rant. Anyway, thanks for listening or watching. I hope you'll follow us on your favorite podcast platform, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for today.